been fishing for 26 years. I get up the crack of dawn, usually 5 o'clock in the morning, have my breakfast, and then I'm off to work. You know, jump in the pickup, come down the harbour, jump on the boat, check the engine, get the lines ready, and then I'm off. Most of the time I fish about 3 miles away, and I just trawl for mackerel, like just with a hand line. My line consists of 27 hooks. I make my own hooks. I use feathers on my hooks, which are red feathers. I put them on the back line myself. I use a 3-pound lead weight on the end, and that's it. What we're catching is a tiny, tiny bit of fish compared to what the big guys are catching. I hope it carries on for many more years, and it will do with the hand line in what we're all doing. But if you go back to the nets and ring netting and all that, and they're catching so much fish at one time, it's not going to last. It can't. The fish that you catch on the hand line are a lot tougher. There's no marks on them. You're putting them in ice straight away. When you've got netted fish, they've got marks on them, and the weight of fish in the net go to the bottom. They get the gills full of sand, where these are just so fresh. You find your fish and you circle on them. You just come round on the little bunch what you found, and then you flick them off straight into the slush bin. Same again, drop your line. And that takes usually about 3 hours, 4 hours. I'll be out, in, go home for a couple of hours, then go again on the evening tides. The mackerel I catch, you know, they are stunning. You know, they're so silver when I get them because they're so fresh. Different when you get them when they're 4 or 5 days old. I catch a lot of small fish. I catch herrings on the line as well, and the herrings I don't use, so I just take them straight off. I release them so quick as they come aboard. The small fish, do exactly the same, release them, and next year, hopefully, they'll be bigger to catch again. When it's rough weather and you go out, we have life jackets on most of the time anyway, but with nets and everything, you put them in so close, they're in the surf can build up overnight, it can be 5, 6 foot by morning, you've got to go in there, it's not nice, you know, and you do panic a little bit, but it's part and parcel of the game, you know, you get the good with the bad. Being a fisherman is just being out in the fresh air, and some days you're out there, it's brilliant. First daylight in the morning, you get up, the birds are making a racket, you're there and there's nobody else around. It's just great, it's bliss for me. I could stay out there all day, so long as I'm catching fish.